In this lecture, we will discuss regarding those amendments made to Insolvency, Bankruptcy Code and those 222 reforms, how they impact the very code. Insolvency, Bankruptcy Code as it strengthened due to those 6 amendments and 122 reforms as over 8,000 corporate insolvency resolution processes initiated and around rupees 3,58 crores penalized as it was stated by the Minister of State Harsh Malhotra on 1st April 2025 in the Rajya Sabha. According to these reports, by December 31st, 2024, a total of 8,175 corporate insolvency resolution processes had been initiated under the Insolvency Bankruptcy Code, which strengthened with 6 amendments and 122 reforms, says by Mr. Harsh Malhotra, the Minister of State in the Ministry of Corporate Affairs and Minister of State in the Ministry of Road Transport and Highways before the Rajya Sabha or Council of Ministers. As per the Reserve Bank of India's report on trend and progress of banking in India on December 2024, Insolvency Bankruptcy Code has become the most effective recovery mechanism for banks. It accounted for 48% of all recoveries as per the report of the Reserve Bank of India. And also in the financial year exactly 2023 and 24, followed by the securitization and reconstruction of financial assets and enforcement of Security Interest Act 2002, and that act under which the recovery was almost 32%, and as regarding recovery by the debt recovery tribunals is 17%, and by Lok Adalats it was around 7% as per the statement issued by the Honorable Minister in the Council of State or Rajya Sabha for the financial year 2023 and 2024. According to the reports, by December 31st, 2024, a total of 8,175 corporate insolvency resolution processes had been initiated under the Insolvency Bankruptcy Code. Out of these, 3,485 corporate debtors were successfully rescued, as 1,119 through resolution plans, 1,236 through appeals reviews or settlements, and 1,130 through withdrawal under Section 12A of the Insolvency Bankruptcy Code. However, 2,707 cases were referred for liquidation. The resolution plans approved in 1,119 cases resulted in a realization of rupees 3,58 crore for creditors amounting to 162.79% of the liquidation value and 87.58% of the fair value stated as by the Minister before the Council of State on the very day 1st April 2025. The amendments to the Insolvency Bankruptcy Code provided a consolidated framework for reorganization, insolvency resolution, and liquidation of corporate persons, partnership firms, and individuals for maximization of the value of assets, said as by the Minister of State of Corporate Affairs, Mr. Harsh Malhotra. He added that Insolvency Bankruptcy Code has had a significant impact on the health of the country's banking sector and redefined the debtor-creditor relationship. So, this was all as stated by the Minister Harsh Malhotra on April 1st, 2025 in the Council of State or Rajya Sabha regarding those 6 amendments and 122 reforms as made to Insolvency Bankruptcy Code as per the report of the Reserve Bank of India for the financial year 2023 and 2024, where the report exactly mentioned the very recovery of 48% by the Reserve Bank of India and under the Securitization and Reconstruction of Financial Assets and Enforcement of Security Interest Act 2002 or the SRFAEIA Act, where 32% are recovered, and the debt recovery tribunals, they recovered around 17%, while through Lok Adalats 3% almost recovered. So, the corporate insolvency resolution processes under the Insolvency Bankruptcy Code almost initiated 8,175 cases, and as regarding corporate debtors, the number is almost 3,485 corporate debtors. And as regarding the provisions of Section 12A of the Insolvency Bankruptcy Code, there was almost resolution processes, appeals, review, withdrawal of the number of cases filed. So also regarding liquidation processes, almost 2,707 cases are referred, and the very realization of the amount for creditors was almost rupees 3.58 lakh crores. So, these are the very statements issued by the Honorable Minister on 1st April 2025 in the Council of State or the Upper House Rajya Sabha regarding those impacts on the Insolvency Bankruptcy Code of 2016 due to those 6 important amendments to the Act and the 122 reforms made to the Act.